Good morning, students. In last class, we started to discuss about cost concepts. Okay, under the microeconomics, we were discussing third chapter, production and cost. So in that already we discussed about the concept of production and meaning of production function, shapes of total product, average product, marginal product, meaning of total product, average product, marginal product, and also law of variable proportion, then returns to scale. Okay, next concept in that chapter only, cost. Yesterday only we started to discuss about that. The cost is nothing but expenditure. The expenditure incurred in the production of a commodity by a firm. The cost is expenditure incurred in the production process by a firm. That is called only cost. The expenses incurred in the production of a commodity by a firm. So in that we discussed classification of cost. So especially in the classification of cost, there were two types. One is short run cost and one is another like a long run cost. So under the short run cost, we have to discuss total fixed cost, total variable cost, total cost, average fixed cost, average variable cost, average cost, marginal cost. These costs are completely come under the short run. So it is called as like short run fixed cost only. Total fixed cost, total variable cost, total cost. Yes, average fixed cost, short run average variable cost, short run average cost, short run marginal cost. Another one is there, that is long run cost. Under that we can see only two, that is long run average cost, long run marginal cost. Okay, this we have to discuss under the short run. So that's why short run average cost, short run average cost, short run marginal cost. So one by one we have to discuss. So today we are going to discuss about three important concepts, like three important types of cost. One is total fixed cost, another one is total variable cost, third one is total cost. So while discussing short run production, we discussed about the factors of production. In the factors of production, actually divided into two types. One is variable input, another one is fixed input. Variable factors, another one is fixed factors. Those which factors can be changed, they are called as variable factors. Those which are remains fixed, that means constant, no changes, they are called as fixed factors. So now first cost under the short run, that is total fixed cost, we have to discuss. What is the meaning of total fixed cost? In name only it is there, the cost is fixed. The cost is fixed. That is, see, the cost which is incurred on fixed factors. Simple meaning, especially in short run, land is a fixed factor, capital is a fixed factor. Okay, but we can change raw materials, fuel, electricity, laborers. So we are discussing about fixed factor. Land is a fixed factor because in the short run we cannot change all the factors of production, but we can change only few factors of production. Those which are changing, they are called only variable inputs or variable factors. Those which are not changing, not possible to change, or remaining fixed fact, like a constant, remaining constant. Those which are fixed, they are called only fixed factors. Especially here land, we have to calculate that one only, even capital also. Okay, so here total fixed cost, the cost which is incurred on fixed factors. Simple, the expenses incurred on the fixed factors, the payment made for fixed factors. The cost which is incurred on fixed factors, that is called only total fixed cost. The cost does not change along with the output. Output means product. Whatever changes in the output either increased, either decreased, okay, either increased or decreased, or if it is zero, which is the output, if it is zero also, definitely the total fixed cost will be arise. That means whatever changes in the output, okay, no changes in the fixed factors. That means fixed. Either output increases, either output decreases, or the output is zero. The fixed cost is remains same, never change. For example, land. So here the output it is, for example, imagination 10 units. Okay. The fixed factors, what we are expensing on fixed factors, for example, for land, for using of land, we are paying 20 rupees. Imagination, we are paying 20 rupees. Rupees 20. We are paying rupees 20. For what? For using of land, we are paying rent. That is fixed. You can produce 10 units or 100 units. Either 50 units, either 0. Whatever you can produce, it never changes. That remains cost. The cost is remains same only. Okay. Whether increase, whether decrease, either 0. Whatever changes in the output, there is no changes in the fixed fact. For example, rent of building, rent of factory, rent of home, whether you will stay at home or will not stay, whatever, you should pay rent. For example, the present situation, effect of corona. Okay, so many people are leaving the rented houses. Otherwise, so many are keeping their keeping their things at rented homes, and they are going to their native. So in this situation also they should pay rent. Okay, whatever changes in the output, either increased or decreased, compulsory you should pay the which one rent, or you should pay fixed factors. Whatever changes, that means either increase, either decrease. For example of this one, that is rent for factory, rent for factory, this is example. Also salaries for permanent employees. I mentioned here permanent employees. Okay, as like as insurance premium. Insurance premium, maintenance of building, see the cost incurred on the fixed factors. The cost incurred on the fixed factors, that is called only total fixed cost. Total fixed cost. So in this, whatever changes in the output level, there is no changes in the fixed factors. There is no changes in the cost of fixed factors. For example, you are using like cable for TV. Whether you are watching or not watching, or using or not using, you should pay every month what you are using. If you use DTH, they are separate. Okay, but for cable, what you are using like digital channels like that, and that time you have to pay whether you are watching TV or not watching, or using or not using. Compulsory, if you get cable connection, you should pay every month. As like as if you are staying or not staying at home, like so which are you taking as a rent, so that time also you should pay compulsory. Either you are living or not living, compulsory. If you get the get for rent, that time compulsory you should pay. Even building also, even missionaries, if you get the rent, that time whether you are if you are using or not using, compulsory you should pay the rent. See, for these rent for factory, salaries for permanent employees, like government employees, permanent employees. Okay, in private also permanent employees there, even government is best example. So whatever the output is increase or decrease, zero. What is happening, what happened, whatever happening, so compulsory the permanent employees will get the salaries. Definitely they should get. We should pay, like government should pay. Insurance premium every month for the sake of insurance, compulsory they should pay whatever changes. Maintenance of building, for example, if you are living in flats, and that time not necessary to pay rent, even not if it is your own, that time not necessary to pay like rent or lease, but you should pay minimum maintenance fees, or maintenance as compulsory. Okay, if suppose if you are purchasing, like if you are purchased, if it is your own, that time also you should pay minimum. That is what we call maintenance of building. So like this, the output is zero. If the output is zero, if the output is increase, if the output is decrease, the fixed cost is compulsory. There is no change in the fixed cost. There is no changes in the fixed cost. So that's why it is called only fixed factor or fixed cost. Total fixed cost. Whatever changes in the output, either increased or decreased, or if it is zero, the output is zero, that time if it is not, this is not increasing, which when the cost is not increasing along with the changes in output or level of the output. If it is the output is increased, fixed cost should not increase. If it is the output is decreased, fixed cost should not decrease. If it is output is zero, fixed cost should not become zero. Okay, always it is same only. It's a fixed. The fixed cost, the cost is expensed, the cost is incurred on fixed factors. The cost is incurred on fixed factors. They are called as total fixed cost. They are called as total fixed cost. Okay, this is called as total fixed cost. Rent of building, okay, rent of factory, insurance premium, maintenance of building, then salaries for permanent employees. If they are not permanent or temporary, that time whenever they can leave, or whenever the company will remove their jobs. Okay, so like that only. But for permanent employees, whether they will do work or not doing work, or whether reaching target or not reaching, compulsory they should pay, like rented homes. Okay, so here you have to understand meaning of total fixed cost. Total fixed cost, that is the expense, the cost which is incurred on, fixed factors. Fixed factors, that is called as total fixed cost. Total fixed cost. Okay, total fixed cost also called as overhead cost. It is also called as overhead cost, and another name is supplementary cost. Supplementary cost. Okay, this is TFC. TFC, total fixed cost, the cost which is incurred on the fixed factors, that is called as total fixed cost. Next is total variable cost. In name only it is there. The cost which is incurred on variable factors. A payment made for variable factors. See, the cost which is incurred on variable factors. The cost which is incurred on variable factors. Variable factors, those which are changing, which are possible to change, which can possible to change, they are called only variable factors. For example, what are the variable factors? For example, raw materials, electricity, fuel, laborers. Okay, these are all examples for variable factors. Okay, we are discussing about total variable cost. Meaning of total variable cost, that is the expenses incurred, the cost which is incurred, on variable factors. Variable factors. For example, on raw materials, what we are expensing, they are called as total variable cost. On electricity, what we are paying, what we are expensing, that is called total variable cost. On fuel, on laborers, so what we are expensing, okay, what we are making like payment, they are called as variable cost. This variable cost change along with the output. If the output increases, total variable cost also increases. If the output is decreases, total variable cost also decreases. If the output is zero, total variable cost also zero. Why? The output is results of raw materials only. If the raw materials increase, output also increase. How we can get output? Using raw materials, that is necessary is electricity, fuel, laborers. When the raw materials increase, even electricity also, the cost of electricity also increase. The cost of fuel also increase. The use of labor also increase. That time we should pay more for laborers, and we should pay more for fuel. We should pay more on electricity. When we are purchasing more raw materials, output will be increased definitely. When we are increasing, the purchasing is increasing about raw materials, output definitely will increase because of we are using more electricity, more fuel, more laborers. So when these are all changing, output also changing. Output is changing because of changes in the inputs. Output is changing because of changes in the output. So that's why when the output increasing, along that only the total variable cost also increasing. Okay, this is example. If you are purchasing more raw materials, we can produce more output. So how we can produce more output? That time using more electricity. When we are using more electricity, we should pay. When we are getting service of electricity, we should pay more. When you are using for the transportation like fuel, for the usage of machineries, we should need fuel. When we are producing more, that time the cost of fuel also more. To produce, we need compulsory laborers. So when we are producing more, that time we should take more laborers. That time we should pay more. That's why when the output is increased, even total variable cost also increase. When the output is decreased, even total variable cost also decrease. When the output is zero, total variable cost also zero. But in the fixed cost, if the output is zero, total fixed cost will never change. Okay, total fixed cost, it will never change. That is fixed only. Okay, but here whatever changes in the output, definitely there will be changes in the same changes in the variable output. Here the variable cost changes along with the output. If the output is increased, total variable cost also increase. The output changes means because of changes in these things. Changes means if it is increased, we should pay more. We should decrease, we should pay less. For the sake of electricity, if you pay more, that time output also more, the total variable cost also increase. When the output is increasing because of changes in the inputs. So when these are changing, that time you should pay more or less. That is called as total variable cost. Simple. The cost which is incurred on variable factors. Variable factors. What are they? Raw materials, electricity, fuel, laborers. If you want to, a firm want to produce more commodities, that time they should take more laborers. When they are taking more laborers, they should pay more. When if a firm wants to decrease the output, that time they can decrease the number of laborers. That time they should pay less. Okay. Suppose they want to purchase, they want to produce more, that time they need more raw materials. For that time they should pay more. So that is, if it is increase, output also increase. If it is decrease, output also decrease. So that's why the total variable cost changes along with the output. Changes along with the output. Okay. If the output is increase, total variable cost also increase. If the output is decrease, total variable cost also decrease. If the output is zero, total variable cost also zero. Okay. Because no raw materials, no fuel, no electricity, no laborers, that time not possible to produce goods and services. That's why output is zero. If the output is zero, even raw material total variable cost also zero. If the total variable cost zero, output also zero. But in the total fixed cost, if it is the output is zero, total fixed cost is same only. Same means no changes. Either output increase or decrease or become zero. No changes in the total fixed cost. But total variable cost, definitely it will be changes along with the output. If the output is zero, total variable cost also zero. If the output is increasing, total variable cost also increasing. If the output is decreasing, total variable cost also decreasing. That's why the total variable cost changes along with the output. Okay. The total variable cost also called as special cost, prime cost, direct cost. Okay, it is also called as special cost, prime cost, direct cost. Which one? Total variable cost. Okay, when we are using more, that time we should pay more. When we are using less, we should pay less. Okay, when the output is zero, even total variable cost also zero. So this is called as total variable cost. Next, total cost. Total cost is the sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost. Total cost is the sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost. Okay, are you understanding? So to get of TC or to calculate of TC, total cost, to calculate of TC, we need formula, that is TFC plus TVC. Okay, how this is? Okay, this one we have to understand with the help of table and diagram. Okay, students, observe here. This is the explanation of TFC, TVC and TC. So how it is, in the first column we can observe output. In the second column, cost of fixed factors, that is TFC, total fixed cost, that is in rupees. This is in units. It is also called as quantity of output. Q, total variable cost and total cost. Just I explained, TC is the sum of TFC and TVC. See, observe here, that is TC is equal to TFC plus TVC. See, TFC is just imagination 20. Observe here, plus TVC is 18. Total 38. As like as TFC is 20 plus TVC is 33. Total 53. That's why TC is the sum of both TFC and TVC. Okay, here you can observe this. Whatever changes in the output, either zero, either increasing, either decreasing, whatever changes in the output, there is no change in the total fixed cost. Just I explained. I said TFC, total fixed cost, the cost incurred on fixed factors, whatever changes in the output, either increase or decrease, or if it is zero, no changes in the total fixed cost. See, 20, 20. Here, if it is the output is zero, that time also fixed cost is 20. About variable cost, total variable cost, output is increasing. The total variable cost will change along with the output. The total variable cost will change along with the output. If it is output increase, total variable cost also increase. If it is output is decrease, total variable cost also decrease. If the output is zero, total variable cost also zero. Observe here, if the output is zero, total variable cost is zero. If the total output is increasing 0 to 1, even total like when the output is increasing from 0 to 1, total variable cost also increasing from 0 to 10. When it is increasing from 1 to 2, total variable cost also increasing from 10 to 18. Compared to this, when the total output is decreased from 2 to 1, when the output is decreased from 2 to 1, even total variable cost also decreased from 18 to 10. Right? So even TC, like TVC also you can get that, or TFC. TFC equals TC minus TVC. Right? TC is 30 minus 10. Total answer is 20. TFC, how we can get? How we can calculate? TC minus TVC. TC minus TVC. Even TVC, how we can get? That is TFC divided by Q. Okay. TFC divided by Q. TFC is TC minus TVC. TVC is TFC divided by Q. So here we can understand TC is equal to, see, TC is equal to TFC plus TVC. Then TFC is TC minus TVC. Then TVC is equal to, how we can get? That is TFC minus TC. TFC TFC minus TC. Okay. TVC we can get TFC minus TC. This is the formula to calculate of factors like a cost, TFC, TVC, TC. Okay, this one we can explain with the help of diagram. See, observe here, imagination. So this is the TFC curve. Whatever changes in the cost, whatever changes in the output, whatever changes in the output, no changes in the total fixed cost. That's why this is the total fixed cost. Okay, so this is total variable cost. Total variable cost. So this is from starting from 0, right? Origin. So this is horizontal line. So when it is starting, so TVC, when the output increasing, TVC also increasing. Even when the output increasing, your total cost also increasing more than this. Observe that. So this is less than the TC. TC is more than the TVC. So C2 is the, this is we can say like that, TVC. C3 is the TC. This is C1, this is C2, this is C3. So this is C1 cost, this is C2, this is C3. Here the cost is not increasing or decreasing. Why? Because it's a fixed horizontal line. Whatever changes in the total output, there is no change in the fixed cost. That's why here it is not changing, that's why horizontal line. Right? Imagination, this is 20. Okay, 30, 40, like this only. Imagination. So this is units. 1, 2, 3, 4. Imagination, like quantity of output. Okay, this is. So this is cost. Like 10, 20, like here 10, here 20, 30, 40, 50, like this. Imagination. So here whatever changes in the output, there is no change in the total fixed cost. The cost, total variable cost will be changed along with the output. This is the sum of the total fixed cost and total variable cost. Thank you.